How come YouTube videos don't feel like Hollywood movies?
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed.
After working with blockbuster crews, I think it's time I stole some secrets. ISO is a setting that all photographers get pretty familiar with quickly, also known as EI, or exposure index, on more expensive Hollywood-level cinema cameras. Learning how to use your digital image sensor's sensitivity is the first step to exposing properly. But you already knew that. Hollywood professional cinematographers use digital film sensitivity at a much deeper understanding than you have ever thought. You see, the basics are finding out your particular camera's native ISO. The Pocket 4K, it's 400 and 3200. Keeping your ISO here allows you to produce an image with the least amount of artifacts, and you can do the most with it in post, like a day for night scene. But your audience doesn't need to know that. But that's the manufacturer's recommendation, which is fine, but we are filmmakers. Shouldn't leave our creativity up to some engineers. They tell us what ISO to use, but don't tell us how to dive deeper, how to refine the image. Say you're in a dark room and you want to keep the details in the darker parts of your frame still visible. So you take your native ISO, you slide darker, go adjust your lighting, bring up the exposure in the room, move back to the native ISO, and you should be perfectly exposed for shadows.
You really thought you could steal from Hollywood, kid? You think you can have creative freedom?
You really think that you can stop us from using some basic ass camera setting? Asshole.
What do you mean? You said native ISO is the best setting. Gives us the most flexibility in post.
Ha! Like you let me in, or any other cinematographer, into the color timing session. I've known DPs and cinematographers to underexpose intentionally to protect the image from post-production, to protect their vision from the likes of you.
I still have no idea what you mean.
Sure you do. I already talked about how you would preserve your shadows. But what if you want things to fall into blackness? You would take the same native ISO and slide it brighter and start cutting your light and making sure at the brighter ISO you couldn't see anything. You would use flags and other sort of modifiers, in this case, some barn doors and some gaffer's tape, making sure that there's not that much spill in the environment. Your Hollywood colorists won't be able to bring back what's not there.
Why would any of my DPs do that? Why would they intentionally sabotage post-production?
It's not sabotage, it's politics. They want to preserve the relationship with the director. They want to preserve the relationship with you, the studio. But they were hired to tell a story. They protect that image by limiting the colorist's freedom and preserving their own. It's a skill that all creatives will have to learn one day. Compromising or preserving our creative decisions.
Enough.
Do it. What about when noise and artifacts are desirable? Maybe I want a CCTV in the corner here. The noise from my camera will be highlighted, revealing that we're in a...
You can just add grain and noise in post. Don't you dare risk our investment. You don't know the resources we could use on it.
It's always been a creative decision. There are no rules, just the taste of the times. The secret that you're trying to preserve is that it's always... remembering that every single shot should be supporting the story. Of course you want to make something beautiful, but sometimes beauty lies in the context. The secret to ISO and EI is that it's a decision. It's not just some camera setting. Digital film needs to be developed and created with intention, like painting. Hollywood cinematographers and DPs understand that it's a conversation. It's a creative decision. It improves the ability to capture the story and the performance. Next time you're out there filming something, try some of these techniques. We need other filmmakers trying to be exceptional. That's the secret.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause some pain, can't